Greetings, Pisces. Who is that? So, someone here is either going to be seeing you and they're going to wonder, who is that? And they just got to get to know you. Or someone is also saying, who's that? Are they back? Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. So tell a friend. So someone here is going to be revisiting their old stomping grounds, stomp the yard. Someone here is definitely going back to a place. Looking back on the things I've done, I was trying to be someone. I played my part, left you in the dark. Now let me show you the shape of my heart. I've been channeling that song a lot lately. Pisces, it seems like it is time. Like Rafiki, it is time. It's like Simba has gone to the other land. He's had the other experiences. Nala has come to get him. I don't know, maybe someone here was hoping that Nala would come and get him. Like, this is seriously a situation where Simba had to leave the trauma of a situation and he just kind of got lost in himself in this other world, and Nala had to go and chase him and be like, dude, your people need you. So there can be a person here who's kind of gone off and done their own thing and they've left a situation, and someone else is coming back and they're like, dude, we need you back there. We need you. I'm also hearing Mayday, Mayday. So be cautious with things like that. I was channeling Code Red and I saw there are a lot of fires out in California right now. So please be cautious with things like that. Extreme weather. For some of my Pisces, I was hearing high five. So something about high fives. Now 5 is generally a number of conflict and competition, but in this case, I'm seeing it as a number of victory, of transformative change, and we are always evolving. So it means that you are not stagnant, so it is a good, positive, moving energy. There is momentum in 5s. I was also hearing Mambo number 5. So in that song, he's like, a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side. So he names off all these girls. So some of my Pisces, you could have a rasta of ladies. Or for some of my ladies, watch out because he has a roster, or you have a roster. Someone here has a roster, okay? And it seems like this person, who is that? All of a sudden is beating out the rest of the roster, or they have a potential to. Although to be quite honest, I do feel like someone is not really going to step up. There's a small potential here, but for some people, you could have, met this person out and about at a festival, at a club, at an event, a farmer's market, or art show, or music show, or, coffee shop, anywhere. But definitely out in public, not online. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but thunder just came out really loud during then. Also, someone here could be Hispanic, Spanish, or Mexican, because I was just hearing someone speaking Spanish. So something with that. Also, there's something here that is a daunting task, or it seems like a daunting task, but it's really not a daunting task. You just have to start. It's like one step at a time. Like if you look at the end goal, then it's going to seem really daunting. But if you just do one step at a time, Pisces, then it will naturally, step by step over time, evolve and happen. It will happen. So instead of having any anxiety or thoughts like, will this happen? Will that happen? Will this happen? It's like, just show up and do the thing. Like make a schedule and do the thing. And then it's getting done, and then it's happening over time. It is happening. I was also seeing how they have those like red buttons that are like, that was easy. You like press, people get them for people at like work, gag gifts and whatnot. And it's literally just this red button that's like an easy button, and you press it and it says, that was easy. So it's like every time you finally complete a big task, you can press the that was easy button. So I'm seeing someone here pressing the that was easy button, or someone being like, that was easy. Now for some of my Pisces, this can also be someone who's kept their eye on you and they wanted to approach you, but they didn't approach you the first couple times they saw you. So they like even said to themselves, okay, if I see that person again, then I'll say something. They're like, God, give me a sign. If that person comes across my path again, then I'll approach them, then I'll say something. And sure enough, it happens just like that. I'm seeing that I Dream of Jeannie, how she like blinks whenever things happen. I don't know. I think it's I Dream of Jeannie. I don't know. It was one of those shows. Now in that show, she's psychic, but her husband is like, he has like a very normal job. I can't remember what he does because I think I've seen like a episode of that show forever ago. But basically he's like really weirded out and kind of scared about her gifts, but he's also totally enamored and in love with her. And now I want to go watch that series. I think I'm going to go watch that series. So someone here could have a relationship like that, where someone is very spiritual, they use their gifts, they are a healer, they have those energies, and they are about to be in a relationship where they're going to meet with someone who normally is the player, who has the roster of this girl tonight, that girl the next night, and now he's seen you. It's like, well, you might be, taming the player, but also it's because of, I don't know, it's the same energy of the sun and the moon that I've been channeling in all of my collective readings, where it's like, we live in a society where suns are taught that you only date fellow suns, and moons are taught, stay with fellow moons. But the day is created for a sun and a moon, so we need the opposition. And a lot of our relationships nowadays do not have that healthy opposition. It's people that are with something that is comfortable to them, but they feel a lack. They feel an emptiness, and it's because instead of, I don't know, I don't want to get too deep into that part. But long story short, it is not an ideal match. We'll put it that way. And for my Pisces, this, although it seems like an odd bunch, it is actually very much an ideal match. And this, I don't know, something here is definitely a wish fulfillment. And that's where it's a high five, because it seems like a really great contract. This can also be a work situation where, if a workplace is hiring you for something, you could be totally different from everyone there. So everyone there could be one race, you're a different race, everyone is pretty straight-laced, and you're, the woo-woo one of the bunch, but you add something that makes the environment incomplete without you, without that essence to it. And it's like there's a sense of validation and a sense of camaraderie and community by you getting to be a part of that community. And for some of my Pisces, there can be trauma here around that special part of you being rejected from previous communities, so then you kind of pulling it back and not really expressing it and not really allowing yourself to showcase your gifts, and so then it's hidden. And so for some of my Pisces, you have started to slowly come out of your shell, and that is where you are kind of like, it's like your mating song to your community, and you are going to start reaping the rewards of that. Bless you.